Well, I'm getting ready to go down to my mom's. We were supposed to get snow, and I was going to go do her walks off this morning, and we didn't get any. And it's cold, but I'm going to go to a dump someplace to try to find some marbles. I found a few yesterday. But before I go, I thought I'd talk about this a little bit. Let's talk about, like, arrowhead hunting etiquette. And, this would just be kind of like etiquette in general for uploading and how I see how do I put it? How I should operate here as a man, I think. See, I put this video on, and it was a pretty exciting trip, to say the least. The river's been fluctuating. You can see in this snow in the background, it was awful. And you see if I hit this, well, you can't see it. There's snow all on the shore in this video. And I get out of the truck and go to the river with pretty much no hopes of finding nothing. And when I get down there, there's a little bit of sand. I find an 1850 seated half dime laying out in the sand, then a year making smoker arrowhead. And you don't see any title like my most amazing find ever, find of a lifetime. We're past that point. If you're a treasure hunter on YouTube, you can't really call anything find of a lifetime or my most amazing find ever, because aren't you wishing for the best thing ever tomorrow? And you're going to find stuff better than you already have. So you're just leading yourself up for failure. I'm going to find more nice arrowheads, and this ain't going to be even close to the nicest one I find. I probably haven't even found it yet. But I could be pulling that. My most amazing arrowhead of the year, the best arrowhead of the last decade, and there's people doing it, believe me. Then I could come in and come down to the promote button, go for audience growth, get more subscriptions, views, additional videos of additional views on your channel, and they're going to YouTube will share stuff. And after you pay so much, they start sharing it in places like that are outsourced, that just it's down in some feed, and if you have a 10-minute video on, you're going to get 20 seconds of watch time. So you might as well go buy views from China. And here you can go video views and website visits. A lot of this is a result. Let's say somebody put on an arrowhead hunting video. This might be the case in a lot of things, but they have some outdoor store that sells outdoor apparel. They might have bought 500,000 views because they have a link to their outdoor apparel store in the arrowhead hunting video, that every click they get on it, they get a percentage. And they might not even own the store. They're just tied to it through an affiliate program where they get commissions. Understand what I'm saying? There's so much corruption from every angle, and I see it all. It's just one thing I've always been good at. It's stuff like this. I just set till I figure it out. And believe me, I've set till I figured it out. Let's go back here. I'll show you. I have on 2,300 videos. I've done this for money and a living. That's why I know about this. And you can't do stuff like that. You saw, I could make myself look awesome. I could look like the coolest arrowhead hunter. I could have 500,000 views on this video, thousands of comments, just make it look like I'm the arrowhead king. But, that's with no integrity. That diminishes artistic integrity, I guess is the only word you can use, for everybody. Is that arrowhead the nicest one that's going to be found all year? Absolutely not. Is it the nicest one this week found on YouTube? Or the last 10 days? Probably not. So what gives me the right to make my upload look like I'm the king when there's other people in the community around me doing the same thing with the same hopes and dreams? That's how I feel about this. And I feel it's the right thing. I think some of you guys with channels are 25-year-old boys. You haven't experienced life enough. And I think when you start thinking about all of this laying in bed when you're a 50-year-old man, what you're doing, I think it's going to bother you. Artistic integrity is the ability to maintain an artist's or entity's original vision in a manner that does not violate their own preconceived aesthetic standards and personal values. It is the artist's North Star, guiding them through a landscape crowded with trends, commercial pressures, and the ever-present desire for recognition. Having artistic integrity means engaging in art for the right reasons, such as love for the art, rather than for money or esteem. Ultimately, having artistic integrity will improve the quality of the artist's work.